If you believe I am interested in granting you mercy, given the scope of your failure, Commander Aaron, then you are most mistaken. For what you have done, or put more plainly, failed to do. I have no other choice than to make an example of you to the rest of my fleet and galaxy. For your failure to destroy the rebels in the Lelon system, you will be executed by firing squad. I know, not an easy decision, but one that must be made. I would hope you do the same in my position. Yes, I'm well aware of your years of service. That's why I'm showing you mercy. I'm not having your whole lineage annihilated. Question my decisions again, Commander Aaron, and I will not hesitate to have your entire homeworld annihilated. Do I make myself clear? I shouldn't even have to ask if that is clear. I know I've made it so. Now leave my sight. I do not see the need for guards to escort you to your cell, Commander. After all, I am very well aware that you know the consequences of an attempted escape, don't you? Yes, I thought you did. Now be gone. The next time I want to see your face is on screen when your entire execution is being publicly televised. Now, my lovely servant. What is next on today's agenda? Well, you're very right. The crowd here has been the most attentive. And I'm very certain they're excited to see what poor fool deserves my judgment next. Oh. We're done for today? Thank the stars. All of you be gone. The day's events have concluded, and should any of you linger in this hall for even a moment longer, I shall have you and your families executed. Finally, it's over. For today, at least. There's still, of course, tomorrow, and the day after that, the day after that. Such joys ruling the galaxy. Such terrifying power at my disposal. If I could only go back in time. I'm not sure I wouldn't stop myself from embarking on such a foolish journey. Still, no matter. It is what fate has decided for me. Who's there? Who dares linger in these halls when I gave commands to leave? Show yourself, fool. Show yourself. Oh, my loyal servant. What Whatever are you doing here? Did you not hear my command to leave? Have I worked you so hard that your physical exhaustion has reached your senses? The crowds left so swiftly the doors closed before you could escape. And your body's feeling far too weak to open them, I'd imagine. With the wave of my hand, a mere thought, I could open those doors for you, of course. This ship responds to my every mental whim. No wonder it's been so successful in our continued dominance of the universe. But I see no reason for you to leave. My loyal servant. The threatening words I spoke, those were never meant for you. Of course not. You've been my servant for many years, have you not? Always bringing me whatever I've asked, without a moment's hesitation. Whether that be my ledger, my beverages, or the head of my enemies. Now, I'm not too certain how someone so quick to run from confrontation manages to acquire such a body count. But I found that imagining such things offers far more fun than any truth could offer. So I'd like to ask that you keep your lips shut and that you bring yourself closer towards me. Your Empress commands you. There we are. How are you this dark and dingy evening, my dear servant? I know the day's events have been long for one such as yourself. Even for me, they've been quite tedious. While once I enjoyed the ceremonies performed in this throne room, now I find them a chore. One of the many, many things that take up my days whenever we're in between planets to pillage or ransack or conquer. It's almost as if being the Empress takes actual work. Something that my younger self definitely didn't realize when they took this path. And the more my already vast empire grows, the more work there seems to be. Why, there must be hundreds of planets to our name now. So many I've stopped keeping track. My hands grip the life flow of all these worlds, holding more power than most of their inhabitants could even imagine. Yet I find myself wishing that a few planets might slip through my fingers, just to lighten my workload somewhat. I don't recall the last day I was able to relax. The last day I woke up without a mountain of tedium ahead. And the worst part is, I can't even complain about it. I can to you, of course. I mean, who are you gonna tell? Nobody in their right mind willingly speaks to the Empress's servant. Oh, the secrets you could glean, the stories you could tell me. It's quite wise of them to avoid you. And of course, you know what I would do to you. Were the words I'm sharing with you told outside this room. Right. Oh yes, punishment would certainly come into it at some point for sure. I've done more for less. But really, I'm not quite sure why you would even think to do such a thing. After all, who would be so stupid to lose such a rare thing as the Empress's trust once they have it? I must contend with backstabbers so often I don't give out my trust so easily. In fact, amongst the entire crew of this ship, amongst even my own darkest disciples, you are the only one I can really talk to. Because you hold no power over me. You lack the skills to even threaten me. And I know that you know this. And I know even being in my presence sends shivers down your spine. Because you know that if you displease me, even the smallest amount could have you killed or destroyed with the merest mental suggestion. Now, I won't say that will never happen to you, but you are safe for the moment, my loyal servant. I have enough self-control to keep myself from venting my frustration out on someone so indisposable. But you might think otherwise, given you've no doubt noticed I've been using these throne room sessions to vent my frustrations quite a bit recently. Ask Commander Aaron. It wasn't his fault that the rebels got away. I'm sure he did everything he could, but he still failed. And that gives me a wonderful opportunity to burn away the tedium by coming up with a deliciously twisted punishment. I'll lose a talented commander, surely, but he'll be replaced within the hour by another commander desperate not to make their predecessor's same mistake. So, if anything, it's a win. Why, a win for the Empire. A delightfully devilish addition to my reputation. But, perhaps not for me. You see, such a cruel reputation has its drawbacks. My loyal servant, you would know. Nobody in their right mind wishes to be around me. Even you sought to leave, desperately rushing for the exit, only to be betrayed by the throne room's doors closing. Not that I blame you. There's not a soul alive that doesn't fear me in one way or another. And, well, that's fine if in recent times. I know I don't need to threaten you into silence, my loyal servant. 'Cause you know what the consequences will be if word gets out. Yes, I'm lonely, desiring company. Not someone I'm commanding, not somebody I'm ruling. Someone I can talk to, share my real self with. And I didn't even think of this until a moment ago, my loyal servant. But I believe that person might be you. I can sense your hesitation, but worry not. Nothing about your life would change. Your status would remain the same. You're far too valuable to risk losing in such a manner. But perhaps you could be valuable in another way. A more personal way. You have a decision to make now, my loyal servant. I won't use my power upon you this time. This decision is your own. I will ask you to come towards me. Should you refuse, nothing will happen to you, and we shall speak no more of this. Everything will continue as normal. But if you don't refuse, the potential benefits would be glorious. Of course, as I said, your status will remain the same publicly, at least. But should our professional relationship grow more intimate, then I may be inclined to grant you more hidden benefits. A nicer room. Well, my own might do, but we'll see. We'll see. All in due time. I would let the guards know that you are to be protected. But more than that, you would be under my protection too. More so than you could have ever been before. And I promise you, my loyal servant, there is not a safer place in the universe than at my side. Now, my loyal servant, it's time for your decision. Perhaps the most important decision of your small little life. Come here. Your Empress commands.